demolish a turd. Good morning, Eastview, and welcome to The Flash.
In an attempt to appeal to more than just the student body here at Eastview, this show has been taken over by faculty members both camera and behind the scenes.
Commandeering today's show will feature 2 faculty members directly and several more on the perimeter.
You know, I don't think we teachers and staff here get enough credit.
I agree. Teachers are some of the most important people on earth, right up there with farmers, stuntmen, and shepherds. I mean, we shape the minds of the leaders of the next generation, plus we'll need them to pay for my retirement, and somehow we'll figure out a way to make them pay for my casket. Doesn't get much more important than that.
I totally agree. Imagine all the havoc we could create if we shaped those minds to court chaos when interacting with one another. But we don't.
Being supportive, encouraging, helpful, pretending we care, all that crap is part of the job. And there are some members of the faculty who are nailing that role. Andre brings us a story of one of the unsung heroes here at Eastview.
Mathematics is a course required by all students to take. While some succeed, those that struggle have an option at Eastview that they can utilize. Mr. Bunton, a retired math teacher employed by Eastview High School, is a tutor that's designed to help students who need extra time and attention.
He's a very busy guy, but yet he cares enough about kids and kids learning to schedule extra time here at Eastview. Mr. Bunting is a great fit for Eastview. His math skills are really good and his relationships with kids are great.
We're not able to get an interview with Mr. Bunting due to throat surgery. His students speak for him loud and clear.
He's great. I don't know what I would do without Mr. Bunting. He helps me pass my math classes every day. So.
Mr. Bunting is probably one of the kindest, most brilliant men I've ever met in my entire life. He has just shown me so much compassion and so much patience throughout the years to be able to, make me the student I am today.
Make sure to wish Mr. Bunting luck as he recovers from throat surgery, and make sure to stop by for Map Help in the C1 cluster. Signing off for The Flash, this is Andre.
You know, we've turned a segment of our society into self-esteem camp. Kids get trophies just for showing up. It's sad to see people not getting the recognition they should.
Yeah, they deserve so much thanks for all the work and dedication their students put in.
Have you noticed how some teachers seem to be really popular around here? There are a couple of names I've heard in the hall more than a few times, sometimes not even in the same sentence as a swear word.
There are a lot of popular people here, and one in particular stands out. Perhaps it's because she was also a student here before she became a teacher, but Jordan brings us an up-close look at a familiar face.
Hello Eastview, it's 11:05 and you know what that means.
As many of you know, Eastview's teacher, Mrs. Newton, was a student here at Eastview. She now teaches here and coaches the team she once won a state championship with.
To help coach the softball team, and when I was a senior in high school, we won the state championship. Now I've been coaching with Eastview for 8 years now at the softball team, and it's just nice to go out to the field that every day I practiced on and played on, and I have some great memories.
Newton was not only remembered for her state championship and her Flash accomplishments, but is also remembered by her teachers, which are now some of her co-workers.
It's kind of fun to have former students come back and work in the same building as you. It's always nice to see that you had some impact on these students and that they chose to pursue the same profession. She made a mistake by not teaching math because she was really good at it when she was here, but we'll let her have that one.
It is great to have Miss Newton back in action here like she was not long ago. Signing out for The Flash, this is Bird.
It's amazing how long she's been around here.
You'd think she'd be tired of this place by now. She is starting to show her age, though.
I don't know, she isn't that old. Plus, it's not like those teachers don't have lives outside of school myths are true. I'm sure there are plenty of things to do around Apple Valley, the metro area, to keep her interest in the area reasonably high, especially since the summer months are starting to roll around.
And those myths might not be real for all, but there certainly are some people who lead more exciting lives than others. These summer months allow some teachers here to explore their true passions, and Jillian has a story.
As the earth finally thaws, many faculty members are getting ready to dig into springtime activities.
I grew up with gardening, and it's always been a big part of my life. It's just something to do every day. Something's different, blooming every day.
Because they are so deeply rooted in their jobs, weeding out the time can sprout some concerns.
But it matches really well with the teacher schedule because we have time in the summer to be out here.
Since I spend so much time at school reading and writing and grading essays, it's nice to have a break where I don't really have to use my brain much, and it feels really good to just play in the dirt because we don't do that beyond, maybe elementary school.
Once they harvest an idea of what they'd like to grow, it's only a matter of dedication till they can reap the reward.
You literally saw it from seed to fruit. It's really fun in August and in September when we can come home and say, well, we don't really have a dinner plan. We'll just go out to the garden and just grab some beans, just grab whatever's ready. Like, that's really cool.
Although there may be a few bugs to work out.
Deer. Deer come and munch every single night on my flower beds and my vegetable gardens.
It doesn't soil their enjoyment.
It's hard work, but it's enjoyable work. It's the best way I can put it.
Chiming off of the flash, this is Jillian.
Nothing says pure, unadulterated excitement like gardening. I might have to rethink my summer plans.
Perhaps you would do well on television. You wouldn't be the only one interested in getting your own public access television show.
Stay tuned for the credits, Eastview.
Welcome to Between Two Ferns. I'm your host, Mike Tomlinson, and with me today is Eastview. What do you teach? Social studies. Social studies. Is that history? Okay, social studies teacher Ted Herring. So Ted, how long have you Todd?
My first name's Todd.
Todd. Okay, Todd, how long have you taught at Eastview?
18 years.
All right. What else do you do here?
Well, I coach debate and speech.
I'm sorry, it's my lunch hour. I have to do this one.
Okay.
Let me ask you something. They'll stop it. What's the longest you've ever gone between, choosies?
Excuse me?
Poopy? What's the longest you've ever gone?
I guess I didn't keep track.
Okay. Is 4 days a long time?
Yeah, that's a long time.
Okay. What kind of things can you eat?
You know what? I think you should have a health teacher do that interview.
I don't. So anyway, we'll cut that out.
Good.
So where are you from?
Stillwater.
Really? Stillwater? Did your mom have you while she was in the prison there, or did you just come for visits? I guess I'm confused.
Yeah, my mom wasn't in prison.
Isn't that what's in Stillwater?
There's a prison.
Okay.
There's other things too.
Oh, I guess I didn't know that. Well, let's move on. I mean, your time is precious. I'm sure you've got some Scantrons
Yeah, I really have some tests to grade. Yeah.
The Scantron machine gets backed up. So, sorry. Can you hold this for a sec? Turn it around so the camera can see it. Turn it around. Turn it around. Product placement. Can you whistle the?
No one really watches these things.
Sorry, we're going to lose that sponsor.
Can we not?
All right.
Hey, you guys, can we not show that? That's kind of embarrassing.
So is it hard for you to maintain a suntan?
No.
Because you teach Miss Carberry's shadow?
You guys, don't use this. Have them interview somebody else.
A little testy in the debate department. I guess we're done.